Okay, so we are trying a new game today. And it's already pissing me off because it's not opening on the correct screen. So my chat's over here now. I'm looking at where my chat is. And my game's over here, so I'm gonna need to do a little rearranging real quick. So give me like 2 seconds. Gotta move some docs around. Oh, that's where I want it. Not this one over here. Come on. There you go. Sometimes OBS is so finicky. Okay, now chat's right here. Okay. So this game is from the makers of Dreadfields. They also have collectibles, like in Dreadfields. Not a lot for settings, but this game I think came out after Dreadfields did. I think. So we'll leave it there for now because it looks like everything's still fine. Okay. Hello? Feels weird playing it on this screen. At last the calamity has quieted down. Right now, the houses of the settlement are empty. But perhaps it will be possible to bring the residents back home. You should put the yard and house in order and then light the home hearth. Okay. Hello. Fish is saying hello. Okay. Assuming that. Am I gonna get invisible walled? Yeah. I don't need to go there. Okay, there's a sprint mechanic, which we love. Okay. Interesting. So from what I can tell, we need to, like, reset this home. Water bowls for the dog Loki. He's such a good boy. I need to find a hammer. Okay. I reset the workbench. I did. I ate a little bit, I watched some TV, and played a little Polya, and that helped. And now we're playing a cozy game because I don't think I could handle a scary game right now. These oak planks were masterfully carved from one of the villagers. Okay, so I think I need to fix the steps first. But one thing that's driving me nuts is, as you could tell, I'm not looking at the normal screen I look at because it opened on this window and I cannot get it to move. So the chat's here now. And it's throwing me off because I'm so used to looking at you guys over there. And see, like, even now, I'm talking to chat and I'm looking that way like my camera's right there. This is a little disorienting, apparently. Also, dress because it is hot as balls in here. It's like 81 degrees. And I have a fan there, I have a fan over there, and I have the ceiling fan on the other room. Why did my parents want to come to California? I don't know. But here I am, suffering 32 years later. Uh, homemade wine made by the boys from berries they gathered in the forest. Neat. Yeah. I'm waiting for it to cool down a little. Uh, where the fuck is this hammer? Because I don't have a jump. So I can't jump onto the porch. Can I? Okay, I can't climb that. A handmade darts game the boys love to play in their free time. Neat. Where's the hammer? Wait. Have I just been walking by it this whole time? I have! Hammer! Okay. This feels like Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. Like I'm trying to do wizardy shit. Okay, so at least it's forgiving. It's not like, eh. Okay. I need to find a besom? What's a besom? Mugs that the boys carve for themselves out of wood on a day off. A somewhat chaotic kitchen surface where you could quickly whip something up or reheat a meal before heading back to work with renewed strength. Crunchy pickles that Larissa gave the boys in exchange for firewood for the winter. Oh, okay, this one's a little different. This is what it's like for me to see without my glasses. Okay. What's this? There's an achievement for lighting all the candles. The deer is a symbol of the Paulician forest. Okay, we got a cross. I don't know if you heard me earlier. This is from the same people that made Dreadfields, the game that we just played. A family photo of one of the loggers, Pavlo. An old Bible written in Old Church Slavonic. It was inherited by Pavlo from his great-grandfather, a priest. Yes. So now we're resetting people's homes to bring them back. So. The what? Chagaister? Is a figure from Ukrainian mythology. Excuse me. The protector of the forest and its people. Metal bowls the loggers use to cook and heat up their food. A besom is okay. That makes sense. There we go. That was horrible. Hey, it gave it to me though. We'll take it. Okay. Candles are lit. I missed a candle and some bottles. Okay, there's no crouch. Good. Now I can light the fire. A traditional red wooden necklace passed down to Mikola from his late mother. Traditionally, such jewelry was handed down through the maternal line and believed to protect a girl's fate, but Mikola's mother only had him, her son. So she kept the beads for his future bride, whom she never met. Oh. Alright. Okay. Did I get all the candles? That's what I'm worried about. Did I do good? Pablo, yeah, we ain't taking good care of this place, but now, Mikola, did you see what happened to your best axe? Press any key to continue. Good. Oh, and other tools. Vassal said to always bring inside everything at night. Where is he now, by the way? Heard about him? I don't know. He probably found something to his liking in the city. He never liked neither forest, nor firewood, nor silence. I don't get it. Yeah, that's why he was boozing us up. It feels nice being on the wagon. Life is easier, and so is work. Well, it's high time we found another youngin' to help us. Anyway, let's make some good old tea. The evenings ain't so warm already. Chapter completed. Cute. I don't think I got any of the collectibles on that chapter, though. Ow. Aha, I could just run through that. Ooh, apples. The champion. Oh, it's so sweet. It's an apple. Yeah, I'm not gonna read your captions. Oh, a worm, damn you. Okay. More apples. I feel like eating this many apples would make your stomach seriously hurt. So we're at Larissa's home, it looks like then. A table with the bench where it is especially pleasant to spend time on warm evenings. Oh hey, I ate all the apples. Hey, thanks for the bits, Speedy. Alright. Oh, I need to find a hammer. Okay. We have gardening tools this time. A flower made of metal which Velodia brought as a gift for the women after visiting the Carpathians. Oh, was found. Yes. My reaction to, oh hey, a hoe. I need a hammer and a rag. Okay. In these sacks, the potatoes have already started rotting because they weren't stored in time. Larissa would have made such good potato pancakes. Alright, we're inside. We didn't finish anything outside, though. There's a rag. And a candle. Clay plates. Bought from the neighbor, the potter Stepan. A hand-carved wooden salt cellar, a gift from the lumberjack, Mikola. A jar of homemade strawberry jam from the fish nut harvest, picked by the woman. A spinning wheel with a spindle. Here the girls used to make strong threads from finer fibers. Light the candle. The ox is one of the strongest animals in the world, and a key helper in farming. A linen kerchief, an essential item for every housewife. Was this one Larissa's for gardening at home, or was it prepared for Oksana's dowry? A weaving loom. Thick, sturdy fabrics from thread were made here. Those are all the pickles. Oh. Okay. Alright. Cast iron pots in which the women cooked food. They hold heat well and can withstand the oven's fire, so you can cook anything in them. I do love cast iron. Preserves for winter made from homegrown vegetables and fruit. An old handheld sewing machine. The scuffs on it reveal frequent use by skilled hands. I need a hammer. Okay. This was the first poetry collection by Lesia Ukrainia, arguably the most renowned woman in Ukrainian literature. It reflects not only her lyrical emotions, but also travel memories, philosophical musings, and a depiction of Ukraine's complex social reality at the time. That is a lot of words. Oh, candle. Okay. A rolling pin made by the boys for Oksana, who often brought them homemade pastries. Okay, I'll need that eventually, I think. An oven fork, one of the essential things in a house with an oven. It was used to put pots and cauldrons in or take them out. A ball of linen yarn that would later be sewn into durable light clothes, tablecloths, or towels. And this everlasting flower was once delicately picked from the flower bed. It didn't rot only because it stood on the sunny windowsill. I feel like it would have rotted. Okay. Hammer. We need a hammer. Hey, a hammer. Let's fix this. Ah! What was that? I need to lower my desk. Oh, I do. I was wondering why my camera was so off earlier. There we go. It's concerning how much brain power this is taking. I'm tired. I didn't think I was that tired. Obviously, fixing that wheelbarrow was essential. I don't think there's anything else out here. Nope. Did I fix this? I did not. There we go. Better. Nice. I have some. There was ice in it, there is not anymore. But it is still very cold. And very nice. They used to put all kind of veggies into these boxes. Zucchinis, peppers, tomatoes. Oh, how wonderful were their tomatoes. Now you can't put anything in this dozy wood. Dozy wood. It's a phrase I don't think I've ever heard. In the game, they have you repairing everybody's homes to bring them back. The wreath has long been a Ukrainian charm. At first, it symbolized the sun, life, and the renewal of nature. Over time, it came to represent maidenhood. That's why it's not surprising there are wreaths of hope, devotion, separation, weddings, and more. I am not Ukrainian, but I am partial to a nice wreath. Ooh, fix this window. There we go. Good, now I can light the fire. Pretty much. It kind of feels like that Hogwarts, is it Hogwarts Legacy? Thank you. Thank you for the bits, Speedy. I appreciate it. Is it Hogwarts Legacy, though? I can't remember. Let's see. If I look it up on here, it's going to close my game. Oh, yay. Oh, mommy, it feels so good to be in these four walls again. We've been away for so long. Larissa, it is nice, my dear. It really is. Though I'm sad we had to leave home. How long will we work in the soil to get a decent harvest? Yonder fertilizers we brought from the city. Fine seeds, too. We'll get everything in ship shape. Oh, shit. Did it skip one too fast? Okay. Same old song, Mom. I'd rather be here with your help, and I feel nice here. It's peaceful. I don't want to go nowhere else. Okay, so Mom probably said you should go back to the city. Let me bring some of our beloved strawberry jam instead, and have some with them delish rolls from the city. I wonder if Holly is back yet. I can go see her for some milk. So I guess we're going to her next. Alright. Okay. This is a lot of land. A toy shaggy ram. An anvil, it wasn't used much for its original purpose, but became part of Grandpa Volodia's little art collection. Light the candle. An unfinished painting. Grandpa last worked on it the day before the calamity. Hammer! Okay, candle. This wheel Grandpa dragged from somewhere in the village, just like so much other junk he kept for decoration. A couch for spending warm evenings outside, which Grandpa made from an old metal bathtub. Okay. That's very resourceful. Okay. So I need to build a bridge. I definitely feel like I am qualified to build a bridge. 100%. There we go. So this dude just straight up lives in a swamp. Get out of the food. Alright, here we go. Perfect. I need to find a hoe. And an axe. Well, this pile of junk built up over time with things that might come in handy someday. Well, hopefully something in this pile comes in handy right now. Hey, an axe. Alright. Yes. Like, I just downloaded it the other day, and I opened it for a minute. I need a rope now, too. Okay. Hey, a grave. Olha's grave, tidy, cared for, with fresh wildflowers laid on it. I found a door. It just seemed kind of cute. It was the same people that made the other game, and okay, he's here. Hello? I'm here to clean your home. I don't think he ever left. I did not expect to feel emotions. Okay. Oh, Olha, my dear Olha. I know, an old man like me shouldn't complain like that. And you don't be upset and don't you be upset up there in heaven that I keep whining to you every day. But oh, how lonely it is for me without you, Olha, with not a leaving soul here. God took you, and the calamity took 'em all. Liuda wanted to take me with her to protect me, but I said no. I'd rather die here near you than wander the world alone. Oh. These pillowcases and tablecloth were embroidered by Olha's grandmother. People said she had very skillful hands. We're just gonna clean up your home. I know! A Pelishtian landscape, one of the last works Philodia completed before the calamity came. Alright, you depressed old man, I will clean your home for you. A diduk is a decoration made of wheat ears, often woven with ribbons or dried flowers. It's a symbol of prosperity, harvest, ancestry, and the spirits of the deceased. Fireworker gunshot. This collection of fables by the wandering philosopher Scofaroda taught life wisdom to both children and adults through tales about the lion and the monkey, the eagle and the turtle, the bee and the wasp, and many others. Okay. Firewood for the winter to keep the stove burning and the house warm. One of the few grandfather's remaining paintings. He gave the rest away. A small hen made of clay. Ola's kerchief, which grandfather just can't throw away. He can't bring himself to do it. The apron Larissa made for Grandma Olha back when they were young. Hey, we found a rope. I forgot we were looking for a rope. I was distracted by the sad old man. Oh, hey. Trivets. Find half of all the collectibles. Trivets carved by the lumberjack Pavlo for Olia, later decorated by Volodia with his own patterns. Is it supposed to be Olha or Olia? A jar of homemade... Thank you, Speedy. A jar of homemade ajika that Oksana brought to Grandpa Volodia, who's gotten really lazy to cook after Grandma Olha passed away. You know, I've been there. Not lately, but I've been there. Well, I really appreciate it. Alright. We never found a hoe, did we? I promise my handwriting's better than that. I still need to find a hoe. I gotta say it, a good hoe is hard to find. Okay. I had no self-control over that. It just came out. A bayan, a gift to Grandpa Volodia from his friends in Luxon. Longs. Okay, like an accordion. I'm gonna say firework because they're consistent enough, but thankfully the cats aren't freaking out yet. So I'm gonna try my best not to freak out and jump every time they go off. So they don't freak out. Because if I can keep them calm today, possibly, maybe, 4th of July is not gonna be awful. It will also be post-surgery, so... The fire bursts again, like when you cook something nice. They're fixins'. They're getting their snips. And then the neighbors came, helped me heat the stove, and we talked and it felt a bit brighter. It warmed my heart. Maybe someone else will visit me if I don't die first. Oh, yep. Good night, my dear Olha. Soon your dahlias will be in bloom again. Are we a ghost? Because he didn't, like, react to us at all. Are we real? I mean, that's what it's kind of feeling like. Like a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but it definitely feels like something is amiss. This is how clay pitchers dry after being made. Ukrainian ancestors also consider them to be a kind of talisman against evil forces and the evil eye, which is why there are so many of them hanging around the house. That's so cool. I want to do that. A wooden cart. The guys used to bring clay home and to carry their wares from home to markets and fairs. I was about to say, I'm stuck. Okay. A cellar, a small partially underground building where food is kept for winter, and in this yard also clay. More pots. I need a key. A trough for watering a horse. Gotta fix the wheelbarrow. Okay. The horse is an essential part of a large household. Pitchfork was found. I'm gonna have to go find a horse. I have a feeling. Thank you, Speedy. Ah! It was a doormat. I thought it was trash. I need to find a broom. Oh, it's a broom this time. Okay. I fell off. I have to go all the way around to get back up. That's a step. Why am I judging the game physics so hard? I need to find a screwdriver. Okay. I will come back to read everything, but I need to turn that on as soon as I can. Because I know there's a achievement, specifically a few, for listening to the radio for 2 minutes. So we're gonna go turn the radio on while we work in here. This is how a screwdriver works, right? You just take it and wave it like, ooh. Potters' aprons they wore to keep their clothes free of clay. A collection of old folk tales for children. This includes classic stories like The Rooster and the Hen, Mr. Kotsky, The Fox, the Cat, and the Rooster, and more. The potter's wheel, the guys used to shape beautiful and practical pottery with their strong hands. Okay. Pottery tools for carving patterns on clay items. Candle that we missed. The horseshoe was not a practical tool in homes with horses, but also a folk symbol of luck and happiness. Finding one on the road was a good omen. Many nailed them above doors to protect the home from evil spirits. Yes. I've actually... My parents used to do that. We had horseshoes. Hey, a broom! I don't think that's how sweeping works. Hey, in the mop. Okay. The oven fork was used to place or remove pots and cauldrons from the hot oven. I mean, I probably could have put that together, but thank you for clarifying. A small rural landscape engraving. Velodia hoped it would brighten the austere everyday life of the Potters. Austere. Preserve made from homemade apples, shared with the boys by Oksana and Larissa. Making the beds. Alright. And candle. We've already left. The key, as always, is hanging on the back wall of the stable under the thatching. The mace that the lumberjack friends gave to Stepan after the birth of his first son. The clay rooster whistle children used to play with. Radio's been playing for 2 minutes. Perfect. Ah. Alright, well I think we're mostly done in here anyway, so let's go back outside. See if we can find that horse. Alright, I will be right back. I needed more water. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay. Another thing that sucks about this game is if I'm not actively on it, it closes. Oh, that's right. I have to find the key still. Oh. Well. Okay. That's how a key works. 100%. I think what's happening is my mouse pad's not far enough down. Okay, so now I need to muck the stable, I guess. Gotta use my screwdriver. Okay. The harness for the horse that Stepan raised from a young foal. We found another rope, so I guess we need to go find a horse. The trough from which horses in this family once crunched apples and oats. Candle. Okay. Where am I gonna find a horse? Welcome back. I went to go get water, so I have more ice water. Okay, I guess I'm getting water. Thank you, Speedy. Okay. Let me guess, to go fill the trough. What is that? I'm stuck on the wagon. Now I just have a bucket of water. Maybe for this trough? No. I'm confused. Huh. Why do I have a bucket of water now? Oh! Oh! I need to mop! I have a mop. I needed a bucket. Okay. That makes sense, and then I need to sweep outside. Okay. Got it. Oh, we got there eventually, chat. Oh, my god. It kind of looks like a frog. Alright. And then this should do it. Hold on, I gotta do my weird zigzag sweep technique. That wouldn't work. Good, now I can light the fire. Making sure there's nothing over here that I missed. No, okay. Son Petro. Pa, doorways are too low in here. Father Stepan. It's Petro, who's shot up so much since we were gone. Son Ivan. All's just like before. All our pottery stands untouched, beds made all sloppy. It's dark and the radio's at its place. I wonder if it's still running. Father Stepan. You'll see it in a moment, Ivan. But first, boys, listen to me. Father Stepan. I know we lived bad here. And if not for the calamity, God knows how we would have gotten by. But now things are different. Now you know the worth of our work. I didn't put my life into pottery and into you for nothing. I gave you everything. I gave you each a piece of myself. But in return, I ask only one thing. We stay here. I skipped. Oh, but I don't want to go back, I'm assuming. I know, everything's prettier in the city. And it's foreign. Foreign. That word is foreign. Okay. I feel good here. It feels like your mother's near. Let me keep this memory of her alive. It keeps... I only click it once. Okay. They're talking about turning it into a shop. And then getting another horse so they could take it to market. And then Petro Yeah, Olenka will grow up a little and will throw your wedding. Oh, Pa, what are you saying? Are you dating a child? What? Oh, look how embarrassed he got. Ha ha ha. Go switch on the radio. Let's hear the latest news. Dude's got a full fucking mustache and beard. Talking about when your girlfriend grows up a little. That's weird. Okay. Chapter 5. There's only 6 chapters, so I might actually finish this in under 2 hours. Which if I do, and I don't get all the achievements, you know, we're doing it again. I need a hammer. I'm assuming need a hammer? Pliers. A trough for feeding chickens. Really? Thank you, Speedy. I really appreciate it. A hammer was found. Yay. Ooh, I found a hoe. I need a hammer and a bunch of sticks. Alright. Maybe I am a ghost. Beehives my Dimitro used to care for. The honey from them was the tastiest in the world. My Dimitro. Okay, so this is our boyfriend? Question mark? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A wooden toy boat that the loggers gave to the girls. Okay. Well, we already found a hoe, so let's get to hoeing. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to chase you somewhere. Oh crap, there's multiple. Oh, this part's gonna piss me off, I can already tell. Can I just pick you up? Help, the chicken is stuck. Where'd the fuck the chicken go? Oh, you bitch. You know exactly where I was aiming, and you went right into the door. There. Yes! Getting pissed off by a chicken! Little shit. That was one of the worst ones I've done yet. There's a reason why I pay people to give me tattoos. An embroidered picture, a gift from Oksana for my eldest daughter's birthday. This is our house. The carpet that Volodya and Olha gave us for our wedding, Volodya brought it especially from Prikarpatia for this occasion. This cup is a gift from Stepan for the good and diligent work of the head woman of the village. We're the head woman of the village. Okay, I need to find a jar of glue. A star-shaped ornament on a string. An address book with all the important phone numbers. That means that's my chicken that's pissing me off right now. That's kind of funny. Kotliarevsky wrote, I don't fucking know how to pronounce this. Aeneid, using the plot of the Roman poet Virgil's original work, but reimagined it in a Ukrainian style. The poem blends nostalgia for the Cossack era with folk customs, cuisine, and most importantly, language. That's nice. The only telephone in the village. So apparently I'm just like the fucking mayor. Alright, the story tells of love between Maruzia and Vasil, which was hindered first by the military conscription and later by death. The novella belongs to the sentimentalism and vividly depicts the life, labor, and traditions of the Ukrainian peasants. I need to find a buzzin. Pliers, so I can fix the chicken coop. It was my Demetrio who had sweetened the sweetest honey. Barrels where I used to pickle cabbage and cucumbers and tomatoes for the winter. Demetrio especially loved. I think that said the cucumbers, but we'll hit it again. The tomatoes. Pickled tomatoes. Dashbo governs the sun, warmth, fertility, and abundance. His rune is believed to bring luck, protection, and positive changes. Unfortunately, it could not fully protect this house from grief. The Montaka doll is a charm for my girls who made it together just like I and my mother used to. No, it looks like it's just a rune carved in wood. It did. It was kind of an interesting clock-looking thing. But that's what caught my eye. I was like, what was that? Apricot jammy with Larissa's old recipe I loved so much. Loved. Light all the candles in all the chapters. We did it. This is a separate edition by Ukraine's most famous writer, Taras Shevchenko. It includes 22 works, poems, and excerpts from longer poems that would be interesting and accessible for children. A picture decorated with traditional children's patterns. Okay. I don't want to have to go chase those fucking chickens, but I know I need to. Alright. Let's see how I use pliers. Yep, that's how you use a plier. Okay. There you are. Now I need to find a bunch of sticks. Yeah. Trying to get them all into their coop. Gotta use my hammer. The hammer, when it's this way, actually kind of makes sense. Like a little bit. Oh my god. I suck. Okay, here we go. I need to find a bundle of sticks. Which is kind of annoying. Because what is that even supposed to look like? I wasn't over here yet. This is where my girls love to have tea and play. Oh, how I miss them. A jar of glue was found. That's right, we need a glue for something. I need to eat all the grapes. Shit, I missed one of the fruits, I think. Okay. There is another fruit that we had to eat all of, but I think we missed it. This is Jackson. You're watching the Disney Channel. Yeah, it would be just as bad. Oh my gosh. It would be so bad. Hey, a bundle of sticks. Other way. Fucking chickens. Burr, 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 burr. It took it. It took it? I'll take it. Alright, and then there was something I need to glue inside, I think. Alright, am I dead? Is my husband dead? Somebody's dead. Is my daughter dead? Did someone die in the calamity? Okay, what did I even fix? Good, now I can light the fire. Okay. I don't think I clicked the table, actually. I think I missed a collectible or two as well. Damn. Okay. What the fuck was that? I'm dead. I think my character's dead. Because it's kind of weird nobody's acknowledged my existence this whole time. Like that guy said, it was... Have a good one, Spazzy. Thanks for saying hi. I know you've been traveling all day. Nobody walked through the door. Well, we know our daughter's alive because that guy was perving on her. Perving on her child. That's what that noise is. The cats are playing. Violently. I just saw one of them get body slammed. Little weirdos. Nobody's coming through the door. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Like, that has to be it, because she said grief. And she kept saying everybody used to, I used to. Oh, girls, I can't go in there. I can't realize your mother's gone. I should have gone to Grandpa Velodia. I should have. Pa, has the calamity really passed? I hope so, Anna. It's like a dream. Like she can open the door any second. And it's warm and bright inside and smells like her famous pies. Yeah, and her favorite books lying pages downwards on the windowsill. Just like she would do, so she wouldn't forget where she stopped. Oh my god, I want my mom. Do you hear voices? Feels like they're coming from our Kupala glade. Looks like many our neighbors returned already. Let's go greet them and come home later. Ah, this game was a mistake. That's so sad. Why? I thought there was one more chapter after this. Like, can I interact with stuff? Are there collectibles I can find? Are the people collectibles? I often thought of your berry pies when we were away, Oksana. Nobody do them as good as you. Thanks, Ivan. I'll make you more tomorrow. What do you want with them? Want them with? Now we only have apples and raspberries in the forest. With raspberries. I miss the raspberries. My favorites. We'll go and pick them tomorrow, right? Sure, Petro, but first we have to wait for spring to replant the gardens. Then we'll live well again. A new beginning. I think people count as collectibles. Cool. Well, guys, do you believe you're really home? I waited for this so long, but I step inside. I feel like I ain't been here 100 years. Goddamn that calamity. Good thing it's finally over. How's it going in the forest? It ain't bad. The cabin is still standing, surprisingly clean, even though we shook up everything when we fled. That's strange. Our house is nice and clean, too. What a mystery. Maybe Vassal came back and cleaned up quietly. Ha ha ha. No way. He must have settled in the city by now. He wanted that so much. Yeah, that's why we need a new helper to chop and tend the forest. Stepan, maybe your eldest will join us. We'll teach him everything. He will if he wants to. He's good with hands. The translation's a bit rough around the edges. Now I can talk to Larissa. Velodia, how's life treating you, youngin'? Slowly but surely. And you? Ain't you brought the grandkids from the city? Oh, stop it. With that Oksana, I gotta wait forever. Fair enough. She's modest, hardworking. Girls like that need time and the right person. Just like my Olha was for me. Should I maybe bring some flower seedlings to her grave? I took care of that, but I'll ask you to come help me in my garden. This year I ain't touched it at all, except to tend around the grave. Alright, Velodia. Oksana and I will come and help you. After all, we're all here together now at home. Well, almost all. When everyone is together, life feels easier, calmer. Son of a bitch. I double-clicked again, but what was left to do when the calamity came? Okay, that time I hit it twice. It's good that we have a place to return to. So yeah, we have to get a couple of dialogue things. Yep, there's me! I'm a ghost. You did everything you could. In every house, the hearth burns again. The smell of fresh bread, jam, and coziness fills the air. Once again, our village hums with laughter and chatter. You saved us. You saved this clamor. And forests and houses and gardens. You carry the fire from house to house, so let this fire now help you leave this world and set off to a better one. It's time, dear Liuda. Rest now. Wait for us, but not too soon. Okay, I'm just casually chilling in the fire now. And my kids are watching me ascend. Look, guys, Mom's floating over the fire. Okay. We can fade now. We're just staring at a screen. Here we go. I don't know. Days passed. We've completed the game. Oh, everybody's having food around our table. Over time, normal life returned to the village, yet something had changed. People had become closer, more like family. The potters lit their ovens again, and their work spread through fairs across the whole region. So they worked diligently all together, and the father's heart rejoiced seeing such sons. And who else worked well were the lumberjacks. But at the time they were preparing for a great celebration, the wedding of Pablo and Oksana. They had already held the betrothal, and now preparations for the great wedding feast were underway. Mother Larissa had finally lived to see it. Who was that? Even Grandpa Volodya stepped out of the dark silence and returned to his art. Oh. The family of the village headwoman, Lyuda, still felt the pain of loss, but step by step they were learning to live again. The elder daughter, Katerina, found comfort in music and nature. They were her solace. Anna still missed her mother, but she remained the same smiling and kind girl with her mother's eyes. And when the storks returned again, everyone understood the village was coming to life. It lived, and it would live as long as it had care, warmth, and love. Aww. Okay, that's cute. And we can fast forward through all the credits. Alright, let's see how many I missed. Because like the other game, this one has collectibles. Like this. I missed one of Grandpa's gifts. And the lumberjack's bag. I missed 2 things. A stick and a something. A bowl? Not so much a stick, more like a stake? It's a really weird piece of wood. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Four. Eat all the raspberries. Eat all apples, raspberries, and grapes. Find all the collectibles. So I missed 2 collectibles and I missed the raspberries. But it looks like I can pick what chapter I go to. So we're missing Grandpa's gift that looks like a bowl. The raspberries, I know what chapter those are on, I think. Back to Hearth. I can't use my other thumb right now, and it's annoying the shit out of me. Collectibles. Okay. I found that one. Here we go. All collectibles. And it's sorted. The ashtray. Chapter 1, to the left of the house on a log. And the other one's on chapter 5. Okay. So, chapter 1. To the left of the house on a log. Okay, we've done this. We don't need to do this part. Let me skip through. Let me skip through. I know, but I can't skip this cutscene. I don't know if you could tell, it's driving me nuts. Apparently it's really driving me nuts. I'm like, come on, let's go. It is hot in here. Thankfully not nearly as miserable as the apartment. The old apartment in the summer. Okay. To the left of the house, on a stump. Let's get the axe while we're here. An axe that has dried out over time. Sadly, Nicola can no longer slam it into a log. Apparently I missed that. Aha! Found it. Ah, shit, so we do have to finish it. Okay. I don't think I need to touch everything, though. Okay, let's fix that. Grab the hammer. I don't think there's anything over here to stream. That. Okay. Put in that. I need to go back outside because I missed something. Oops. That one was damn near perfect. Think I'm doing it too much? Yeah, we finished that game in just over an hour. I'm glad I got it bundled because if I paid the full price for this, I don't know if I would have been happy with the length of the game. But will you stop playing with my cord, please? You already broke my other headphones. Cats are making their appearance. Specifically when trying to play with my headphones. Like, really try to play with my headphones. Yeah? But, like, it was 1 hour of entertainment. I don't know if that would have been worth $6 for me. I very much judge the price of a game on how long it's going to take me to play it. I don't know what was left to do in here. I think I maybe missed something outside. Okay. I missed something out here. I don't remember what, though. Okay, they're playing in my curtains. There we go. This it? No. Shit. It's not this, it's not that, it's not that. I don't think there was something else inside. Was this the one with the broken window? I don't think so. It wasn't something over here. This is driving me nuts. You know, I'm not sure. I think it was anything this way. I think there's something in the house that I missed. Or on the porch. I heard meowing through my headphones. I had to make sure they were okay. They're fine, they're just a little stupid. They're playing with the curtains and one's trying to bat the other one. It's not working. Alright. Was there a bottle I missed? No? The repairs in the house. Repairs in the house. Aha! Yeah, he's on my foot. It is not the best chili I've ever made in my life, but you know what? Bye, cat. It's decent. Literally just a bunch of cans of shit thrown into a pot. Alright. Can I help you? Cats. Cats are doing cat things today. Alright. We can skip past all this. Thank you. You think with the light I would notice, but I don't. That sounds good. I probably will finish the game and then hop off for the night. I don't know, I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. I probably could stream something else for a bit. Maybe Fallout because it's a new week. Where are you going? Don't you fucking do it. You little shit, bitch ass chicken. it's even something I have to do. I think I just did it. I have to go to the one with the raspberries, which I think is the third one. Alright, it's over here. There we go. Does that affect if I get credit for the collectible? Nope. I could probably do the same with the raspberries then. Let me just make sure the raspberries are on the third one. In the woods behind the cabin, chapter 1. Okay, let's go back to chapter 1. You have to sit through that whole opening part again. Son of a bitch. The cat was saying goodnight. But we got the credit for the achievement, so let's go back here. Okay. Oh, is it those? But yeah, I had to grab the cat because he was walking towards the closet, and I didn't want to accidentally blow my smoke in his face. Okay, there's 4. There we go. Got all achievements. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.